So the bottom had time to dry, and it's nice and solid now. You guys remember what this was like when we first took it out of the crate? This was very fragile, and look at this now. This is so very solid. What we're going to do now is we're going to clean this, and we're going to take off the protective tape that we had to keep the cracks together, and we'll see how good a job it did getting rid of it. I like to use the Armor cleaner, and then we're going to protect it with again with the Armor. So let me go ahead now. We're going to attempt to remove the pieces of tape. I might have to use the cleaner for that. I'm trying to see the crack. I think it was right here. Wow, did a really good job of curing. So let me see if I can move this stuff. I'm going to take the end tape off. That corner came out really nice. You can still see the crack, but if you remember how brittle it was, look at look at that. The fiberglass is amazing. All right, I think that's all the tape on this side. Let's just switch it around now. And this section was really bad, so let me start to get this section off. Yeah. And again, this section was pretty bad as well. And look at that. Nice and strong. All right. This was on it when I had gotten it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this off. I think I'm going to put a little bit of the cleaner. All right, this is the cleaner. So let's put it on a little bit onto that area. We'll let that set. And there's a couple of drips of the resin that I need to sand off lightly. But that'll be the finished product when we get everything done and we're looking to finish up all the little loose ends. All right. So we're going to start from this end, and we're going to start cleaning. Again, this was on here when I got it. So I'm going to spray an area with the cleaner. Because remember, this isn't the original color, this is. So I don't expect it to go fully back to that blue. At least not with this cleaner, but because this plastic is so fragile, I really don't know how to get it to be that color again. It is possible to use something else to get it that blue, but the plastic was so brittle. It's stronger now, but it's still, remember, this is 1953. So I'm going to spray the other side as well. See, we don't really have to worry about this section because the ship is going to rest on that area. So I have a clean cloth. I want to just kind of start to try to rub that discoloration off, and it doesn't really look like it's going to come off with this. This might not be strong enough. But I do want to take off all these little marks. See, I'm using my fingernail only because they're not that long and it's not going to scratch the plastic. If I use like a screwdriver or something, it would have really made a mess of the plastic. But see, that's been there a while because you can see it's actually discolored with that color. All right. So that looks good. See, I don't know why. I don't know if this is residue of the decal that was on here showing the Queen Mary. So obviously this is not going to be the finished side. So let's turn it around and I'll show you guys. We're going to use, this is going to be the finished side. See the decal? There. All right, I'll take you off of the tripod. So taking a look at this, again, I might have to try something a little stronger to get the discoloration off, because you can see there's an obvious difference. But I don't want to damage the plastic. So when we come down, you can see this side looks relatively good. I wonder if this side was exposed to the sun. That's why the decal may be missing, but I'm going to use this decal and we're going to actually make a replica that we're going to put on the other side. But you can see it's clean and it looks relatively shiny. Now the Emerald stuff I used was the cleaner. It was after it gets to be closer to the original color that we'll put the protectant on, and that'll really protect the plastic now. Let me show you guys. Again, it's so much sturdier because we can actually think about doing the light in the next video. And here's the fluorescent light. So why don't we go ahead now? We're gonna put the ship on. You can see how good that's starting to look. And it may not look all that different than when we uncrated it, but I think there is the difference is in the strength. I mean, this base is very solid, and we're ready to move on. Again, I got to do some research on something stronger to get it closer to the blue that's there, and I'm going to work on doing the decal for the other side. But in the next video, my friends, we're going to start working on the lighting system because I want to restore that to the way it used to be. So my friends, I thank you for watching, and until the next video, I'll talk to you guys real soon.